Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all. Go ahead, Fred. You
weren't saying anything, so I was like,
I started the show as soon as the show started. You have to wait for the beat. There's a beat you wait on every time. You have rhythm. You should know these things. I have nothing.
I was like, I was coming in from the screen, and then I was like, right. Maybe he kicked out. I'll just
I'm here. Oh, you take it over, Fred.
Okay, nip that Simonamadu, nip that Flameness. Go ahead, Matt.
No, I insist.
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode, 214th episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. That's right, I said it correctly. And I'm your guy, Freddie, the co-host with the no host, I guess, and
with the night meat.
The night meat. I got to get off of that stuff. That night meat's making me
get off of it slowly. To prolapse something.
He's the night cheese to my night meat. It's Matt Parker.
Hey, you changed my name. Well, Fred, thanks for having me on your show.
No doubt.
And Allan's here too.
Yeah, that's me.
How did he change our names? Anyway, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad you joined us for this, our Thanksgiving episode. Turkey time, ladies and gentlemen. And nothing says turkey more than going and spending your Friday night at an amateur comedy show. Which is what I did.
No, that's more of a sucker.
Yes, there's one born every minute, and I was born a lot that week.
Way to support the arts.
I did. Well, no. So, I said, you know what? I'm going out, and we went to a place, and they were like comedy, and I was like, yeah, comedy's funny. So I thought.
Was it an open mic?
No.
Oh, God.
No, honestly, Fred, if it had been an open mic, I would have gone up.
Right.
Because it was that fucking bad. I know no matter what I said, it would have gotten more laughs than all of the other people. If I had just stood up there and made fart noises for 4 minutes straight, it would have gotten better response from the crowd.
Well, the film Ass was nominated for
right.
For
it's got its fans.
Awards.
No, so I went to, and I guess I can call them out. It's not their fault. They didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
To a little place called the Voodoo Brewing Company in the lovely city of Fountain Inn, South Carolina, which is just up the road from our palatial EC studios here all across the upstate of South Carolina. Fred, you didn't do that. Your night meat didn't do that.
No.
So I don't know what did, but it wasn't your night meat.
He's looking around too.
I know, like he had a button to push. Yeah, Fred's like, did I do something to that? No, you didn't. Don't worry about it. You haven't before, you're not now.
He's running the board now too.
He thinks he is. So get ready for this fucking show. Well, so Fred, I thought going into it, I should have known because tickets were not very expensive. They were, I think, 2 tickets was like $40, right? Which is not, I mean, not unexpensive, right? Like,
it's expensive for a shitty comedy show.
I would say $20. You would think you're getting like a low tier professional comedian.
You could, because I know that place, right? That's the one where they got the big outdoor patio.
They do.
Right. Well, you should have just bought a 6-pack and set it
Well,
the
here's the thing, Fred. Funnily enough, they had a private room for the comedy.
Oh, really?
Right. And so, and I didn't even know, I'd never been there.
Yeah.
So I honestly, outside of the company, which was great, the show, the food, well, my food was a disappointment. And I should have known that it was going to be just, no. Now, the food, my company's food was excellent. She got great stuff. I got shit. She got better taste than me, except for in men, apparently. But so we show up. We're like, we're here. It's great. I got a $7 beer, $10 beer, whatever. And like, okay. And so they're like, oh, well, it's down in our private room. And I'm like, oh, hey, private room, party time. The private room was small, and that's okay. It was an intimate gathering, if you will, Fred. But we sat down. They're like, they pre-selected tables for everybody.
Just so I have an understanding of the room, what would you say the capacity?
4 people. Not including the comedians. No, there was probably, like 50 people in there. That would probably be
50? Okay. All right.
Something like that. Yeah, some
decent show.
I wouldn't say more than 50, and I wouldn't. Let's see. I was at a table of 6, probably right around. We'll say 50 to 60.
Were they all there? Like,
it was full.
Okay.
The room was full. Yeah, and
full room.
That was the first of our many obstacles of the evening.
Yeah.
So the first,
small room, a lot of people.
Right. Well, we get there, and the guy's like, "Well, we've preceded you at table 4."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Great, no problem." Now, Fred, for the radio listeners at home who can't see me, even though they wish they could, and they really would be disappointed if they did. I am almost 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah, big man.
I'm a big fella with a big back, as the kids say.
Big back.
Which means that I am fat. And
big back.
We'll get to some weight loss tips later in the show. But for now, so we get there, and they're like, table 4. And I was like, cool, table 4. Well, at least I can sit with my back to the wall. However, it is a high top table, one of 2. Lord. And then there's like 20 people in a low top table behind it. So stage, my table, high top table, then low top tables. So not a great start. I felt bad because I'm like, I would
art in people's faces.
Well, no, because I would normally sit in the back of anything we go to like that. Also, I hate high top tables. But like normally I sit in the back out of an abundance of courtesy to everyone else in the room.
Because slipping down 20.
I already threw 40 at this thing.
Hey, man.
And I already
you got to come in there like a good fella.
I threw 80 something at their bullshit food and drinks.
You got to tip the bartender $100.
He wasn't the bartender.
Ice cold, man.
I think he was like
the guy should have known by seeing. He'd be like,
well, he pre-sat everybody. That's the thing is he blind sat everybody, right?
Yeah.
So we get there,
do that.
We sit down. There's a lovely 2 other couples who are sitting with us, and they say, "Hey, we aren't supposed to be at this table." And I said, "Okay, well, fuck you both." And they're like, no, it's not that we don't want to be at this table.
We're special.
They're like, not that we don't want to be at this table. We were just preceded at table number 2, which is the table directly in front of us, which is a low top.
Yeah.
And the people who are sitting there refused to get up. And I was like, oh, it's going to be a night. It's going to be a night. And this is before anything started. So I was like, what do you mean they refused to get up? And she's like, well, the guy who sat everybody explained the situation to them, and they just said, no, we're not going to get up. And so the guy was kind of powerless against that level of Karen shit.
It was like
Karen shit.
It was totally a Karen. You could see it. You could see it from her eyes. And she was like, no, we're not going to get up. We picked our seats. And he's like, but it's not your seat. And she's like, well, we picked it. And so At one point,
it's a level of whiteness I can't understand.
Oh, I couldn't even, dude. I can't even like.
I can't do that.
I can't do that either. Like,
it's not even whiteness.
Never...
It's arrogance. It's just arrogance.
Yeah, that's like, oh god.
That's
like
like you go and tell the comic.
Something.
If you had a good comic, you could go and tell the comic, hey, just pick up those
give these guys shit.
Table
they didn't have to worry about that night.
Eat them up.
Yeah, that wasn't on the menu for sure. So.
No crowd work on this.
The amount of we'll get to that. Don't you worry about that, Fred.
Jesus.
The crowd work was a level that's never been seen. I'm not going to tell you which way. So finally, a few minutes before the show starts, people are settling in and everything, and the guy comes out and says, "Hey, listen, there's been some issues with the seating chart. I'm going to move everyone right now. Like, this is not an option. You will be moved if you are not at your proper seat." And so he starts calling out people's names like Stevens, Parker, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And we're already at the right seat, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And we've spoken to these people. They're like older, they're nice enough. They're like having fun. They get, I go to get another round of drinks. When I get back, they're like, oh, you'd never believe the stuff that we've been talking about you while you were gone. Like, you're never going to believe what I'm about to say to you. And they were like, oh my God, so like, they're like, okay, sorry, we have to move. They figured it out. They moved them to the table where they were supposed to be, their rightful place.
The right table.
The right table. And this is where I was like, you know what? Things are looking up already. Before the show even starts, things are starting to look up.
Yeah.
Because the people who were in front who refused to move were not supposed to be sitting at our table at all. They are directly behind me. And so then I was like, time to spread out. Like, I just realized that this isn't so bad.
I got to open up my back.
Oh, yeah. I was like, stretch it out. Also, I was in a backless seat, so I did actually have to stretch my back a lot. It was very uncomfortable for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's that fucking hot top table.
Terrible. So they finally moved. They're not happy about it, but who fucking cares?
Yeah,
they're not. Guys. No one cares about them. And then we are seated with instead a lovely pair of German folks. Two couples of German descent. Nice, very nice people.
Oh, you should have felt comfortable, real comfortable then.
Guggenheim.
Well, so the company I was with is of German descent.
Siegheim.
I just gave him like a one finger, like
just one finger.
And they were like, "Das Vidanya," and I was like, "Wait, they're Russian." Oh fuck!
Give three like this.
Yeah, the right three. Yeah, how do they do that? That's so dumb. Anyway, so the other people sit down and they're like, "Hi, nice to meet you," and I'm like, "Yeah, nice to meet you too." That's not German, but it's okay. And so they were very nice, very nice people. Yeah. And like, even though they were older, like all of them had like metal shirts on, like, they're German people, so they like love fucking industrial metal and shit. Yeah, and there was all like
the old people. You imagine that shit, dude. Like,
oh yeah, dude. I was like,
like granddance right there. It's like,
and these people were like, they were probably like my age, so like in their mid 40s. But they were just, the lady had like, I couldn't even read it because it was in German, but it basically said like demon pussy fucker or something. And I was like, this lady is fucking awesome.
I love demon pussy fucker.
Yeah, I was like, oh, demon. Have you heard their third album, Double Fist the Pussy of the Demon? I love that shit. So anyway, and she's like, "I," or whatever Germans say. What do they say? Scheiße. So anyway, they show up. They're very nice. No problems there, right? So then, lo and behold, because all good things must come to an end, Fred, the show begins. And the MC of the evening, there's a part of me that wants to call out specifically the MC by name.
Right.
But there's a bigger part of me that's going to do it. So,
I was going to say, do you have any clips? Like, do you have any clips? Does she have any clips?
You know what?
Like, give me something. I mean,
no, Fred, I will happily. You know what? I'm going to pull it up for you because
I want to be a judge. I want to judge somebody.
Right. I would love for you to sit in judgment of this person.
I want to judge somebody.
Let me find my screenshot of their names.
I'm feeling all judgy today.
No, you're going to love this then. Okay. So and now
you recorded it?
No. Oh no. I wish that I had. So
I wish you had.
There's nothing that I've ever wished for more. I would have bought a brand new phone to record the 3 hours of this just so I could play it for you so that you could wish you were dead
and burn all her jokes like
dude. Okay, so let's find here's two. Okay, Alan, I'm gonna put this on the screen now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna
how long is it?
Oh, it's too long.
15-minute
3 minutes
monologue of
3 minutes. Now she has some hour-long stuff. This ain't it. So 3 minutes, comedian, stand-up comedy, the comedic stylings of Jen Brown. Not the most generic name you could think of.
Jen Brown.
So here we go. I hope that the Jen Brown estate and her 9 YouTube subscribers are
Jen Brown's daughter.
You wish.
She's got less than Karen. What's her face?
Okay.
Pause. I'm going to mute it until she actually shows up. There's no I can do her justice.
The Disclaimer Comedy Lounge.
Here we go.
Stand-up lounge.
I told Alex that I'm actually from Florida, and he told me you probably shouldn't tell them that. So recently we had a big holiday, right? America's birthday, the 4th of July, or whatever that is. And the big, beautiful bill was passed. You guys know about that, right? Yeah, when I first heard about it, I thought it was a joke, which, I mean, the bill itself is a joke, but, like, I thought the name of the bill, like, big, beautiful bill, it's like, no, surely not. And then I was like, well, of course, like Trump once said, nobody told us that healthcare could be so complicated. That sounds like something that he would come up with. To me, that sounded like something that Bill Clinton probably asked his mistresses to call him.
Punchline sometime, right?
Beautiful Bill. I don't know. Anyway, but it reminded me of my hometown, Jacksonville, Florida. We have a minor league baseball team, and they used to be called the Suns. Like S-U-N-S. And
I'm going to give this just a few more seconds.
With the Jacksonville Suns. And it was great. And there was a sun, on all the things. And after I moved to South Carolina, I heard that they changed the name of the team to Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Hilarious.
And I was like, I literally was like, is it April Fool's Day? Like, this has to be a joke. And it's not a joke. So I was like trying to figure out, without going, I was just trying to imagine like how that happens. Like,
this give me
you guys
PTSD.
suck so much. Okay, you used to have the name of the most wonderful, resource to the universe, the sun, and now you're going to be called large, tiny crustaceans. like you really suck. And so that's just what I think that was a punishment to be called the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Okay, we're pausing there. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah,
that's PTSD.
See, that's
City.
what I'm saying. Okay. You paid $20. You paid
$20 to get in. That was the MC of the show.
Oh, that was the MC.
That was the MC/host of the show.
God damn.
So
no, that's not good.
That person who I will not say her name again. Comes out, does about, I'm going to say 7 minutes. And it felt like 3 months. I
swear he's supposed to do like a couple of minutes.
Well, you're supposed to give him a 3 or
you're supposed to give 3 minutes
warm up. You warm it up. You warm the crowd up.
Yeah.
You sing the hits.
You're supposed to be funny.
Gags.
Right. The MC's actually sometimes supposed to be funnier than the comics.
Right. The MC's job is easy.
Yep.
Right.
Because they have the advantage of whenever they start to fail, they say, and now let me bring on blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Super easy job. I've emceed comedy shows. It's not that fucking hard. Trust me. I could do it. Anyone could do it. So 7-ish, 10-ish. I don't fucking know how many minutes. I really, truly don't. I couldn't keep looking at my phone. It would be rude to the person I was with. And so I was like, okay, well, so let's call it a tight 7 minutes.
Yeah. 7 minutes
go by
for the warm up
with 1 to 2 possible laughs.
Right.
Not from me. And during said time, this person explains that they are a school teacher. They talk about kids and like how kids are mean.
The opener, the host.
No, the host, the MC,
yeah,
is like, hey, I'm a school teacher. Not that you could tell. Hey, kids are mean. One of them,
she had mom jeans on. She
definitely had a lot of mom jeans on.
She got a school teacher vibe.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that. Goes into her time and it's just brutal.
We need to pay teachers more.
We need to pay them more or get them off the fucking stage, whatever it takes.
We need to pay teachers more, man.
Talks about how,
because that's not her dream.
I certainly hope
not her dream.
He's just trying to make ends meet, man.
I hope she's a hell of a teacher. I hope she's one fucking hell of a teacher, man.
I gave it $30 to come. Yeah.
I would have paid twice that to not have to hear it.
And Jen, you're so great at assembly.
Yeah,
that's right. She does
your morning announcement work is grade A.
Yeah. Hey, you're working the car line. The way you get those kids to the cars.
Your hand signals are second to none, Jen. Why don't you take it to the stage?
Yeah, you get them on and off the stage in a timely manner.
And she did. So
fashion.
So she does her thing. Great. We're gonna call it great.
Oh.
Yeah, and not great. And finally, like, sigh of relief when she's like, "Let me bring our first comic to the stage."
Right.
He's a guy from Greenwood, South Carolina. He's been on this and been on that, like not like TV or anything, but like
right.
Well, I mean, I don't want to build him up too much for the audience.
He's been in the Jailbird. He's
been on like this improv comedy.
Channel 7 News.
He's been on stand up open mic nights here or there, not like just when showed up.
Was it comedy TV with Byron Allan?
Right. He's big on YouTube. He has more than 12 subscribers.
I hate Byron Allan.
Oh, I love Byron Allan. I don't love him. I don't know anything about the guy, but I remember the show and being like, he's not funny. How does he keep getting these fucking people on the show?
Because he owns it.
Yeah. Oh, is that why? I can't ever figure that out.
Yeah, he owns it. Yeah.
Owns that shit.
This was pre-internet days. I never looked at it.
Yeah.
So she brings in the comedian, and I'll give him credit. It felt to me like he was definitely just a starting out, budding, beginning of his career comedian. He had some decent jokes, decent punchlines. It's just the fluidity of it, right?
Yeah.
It's not easy to, I understand.
No.
I am by no means saying like, oh, this is simple. Anyone can do this.
Right.
Stand-up comedy is hard, right?
Right.
Having the cadence and the flow and all that stuff.
Right.
Is not
easy. The MC, if the MC doesn't do a good job, man, it just you got to start from scratch.
Yeah, no, the crowd was not warmed up.
If the MC's got you going, when you come in as a comedian, you have a little bit of leeway because they're already laughing and shit.
Right.
Right.
And so you feel like, they're warmed up. They've had a few drinks. Like,
right.
Because it's going to be a little.
And then just the courage to just get on the stage.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't discount that at all.
That takes to get up in the front of a room with 50 people and try to make them laugh. It's not easy.
Right. Especially when they're all white.
Yeah.
And I am.
Was this guy black? There,
yes. Three. 3 of the 4
Yeah,
comedians
he's from Greenwood.
Oh,
were
yeah, I know.
African-American. So it very much felt like, oh, this
So,
is not.
one white lady just slaving
No, you're
out
right.
black
No, you're right.
dudes.
It was
Slaving
two-
out black dudes in front of him.
It was a black
feel like a slave
African American gentleman, African American lady, old white lady, youngish white gentleman. That was the order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd have most definitely been. I've been like, damn, this feels like a slave auction up here.
Well, and so he didn't quite get to that. The second lady, the lady almost did, but stopped just short of dancing. Yeah, she was not going to dance. She was not.
Like, I got to make him laugh somehow.
She didn't have the dexterity or the endurance to dance for 4 minutes. So the gentleman shows up. He tells a joke. He starts out with says, and this is how I'm like, okay, this is why I know this guy's new, and he's learning because he's like, who in this room, full of elderly to middle-aged white people, loves basketball? And now, personally, I do love basketball.
You put your head up, man.
I did, and I said, I enjoy.
He was like,
I like basketball.
Yeah, I was like,
he looked around. Nobody.
No, I didn't look it around. I was already full of shit for this, and I knew this was. I was like, well, the only good news is you can't go down. And it did.
Now they're gonna talk to me.
Yeah, I was like, here we go. Like big fat white guy, obviously.
I gotta.
Basketball.
Did you save the show, man? Did you save the show? Did you give a singer? You didn't.
I didn't.
Give a singer. You didn't give him anything.
I didn't do anything because he didn't call on me. He said he asked the question.
Yeah,
as a general question, not as like you like basketball. It was just like, who here likes basketball?
Yeah,
right. Okay. And so, oh my god, I just realized this could go on the whole show. So I'm gonna try and tighten it up to a short 30.
Okay.
He's like, I spent 3 hours. I'm gonna make you.
I'm gonna make you guys relive every fucking minute that I can remember. So he comes out. And he's like, hey,
for free.
Yeah, I'm saving everybody $40 at least. Yeah. And you don't have to buy the shitty pickle pizza that I decided on with no meat on it. Why would I order a pizza with no meat, Allan? Because I'm an idiot. So, and that would have been a better joke than any of the jokes that anyone told.
Who you trying to impress?
I thought it had it was like our special pickle pizza. We make our pickles in house, and I was like, I like pickles. And like the thing about it was they didn't cut them up or anything. It was just like huge dongs on the pizza that I had to eat the dong and the pizza. It was a whole thing, but it was.
I enjoyed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yes, I wish. So I would be Michelangelo. But so anyway, so he's like, everybody likes basketball? And they're like, not so much. But he's like, well, who's everybody's favorite basketball player? And a bunch of white people like Larry Bird. Blah, blah, blah. Mostly just a lot of people say Larry Bird. Right. And then finally, someone got around. This is like 30 seconds of people naming names that were not what he was looking for.
Yeah.
And finally someone said, yeah, it was. He was just like, please God, somebody say Kobe.
He was like, nope.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, no. Different guy. Played for the Lakers, not Magic Johnson. No, newer than that. No, not Shaq.
Come on.
Not Shaq. No, still not Larry Bird, sir. And then finally it was like, oh, somebody said
Horace
Kobe.
Grant. Horace Grant.
And he was like, yes, Kobe Bryant. Everybody knows Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. The late, great Kobe Bryant, right? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, I'll never forget the day that Kobe died. And I was like, okay, this is a weird premise for a joke, but he saved it.
Right.
He was like, my mom called me and was like, son, you need to hear this. You need to know that Kobe died. And he was like, no, mama, and like, oh my God, I can't believe that Kobe died. He's like, yeah, he died, in a helicopter on the way to a basketball game. And just everybody's sad and everything. And he's like, it hurt. And like, I was crying and everything. And I was worried about his family. And I said, what about his family and everything? And she was like, oh, the whatever died and everything. And he's like, well, yeah, but my brother doesn't even have any kids. And she's like, what? He's like, my brother's name is Jacoby, but everybody calls him Kobe. So his mom called and said Kobe died. And he thought it was his brother.
Oh my
That's a funny joke. That's a good turn.
That's a life experience, but
right. But that's a good. I was like, that's a good setup for a joke. Yeah, that was good. And then he talked about like his brother marrying a white woman and how he went from Kobe to Colby. I'm sorry. It was Jacoby. It was from Jacoby to Jacob. And that was funny. Like that was, and I was like, this guy's all right. You know, he did okay.
So can I interrupt you for a minute? I want to tell about so you remember when Shaq and Kobe played together in the Lakers, right? This was something I found out here recently. Well, after they split up, Shaq was somewhere at a party or something, and he got the microphone and he started rapping. And this is on like YouTube still. You can find it. It's like
Shaq was a notorious rapper.
He said, "How's his ass taste?"
Yeah, he was like, "Kobe, how my ass taste?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
like, I just thought it was a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just made like something rhyme and just the
just
Kobe.
Rapping and
Come
rhyming.
to find out, she was a big prankster, and like he would take players' mouthpieces and shove them in his ass, and then put it back. So like I found that out.
Oh.
And I was
now
like,
you know what to do to each other.
It wasn't just a rap lyric.
Because I would never forgive someone for doing that.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what broke the Lakers.
I completely understand that.
I mean, I would. I can't be in the locker room with that guy. You know
completely
what I'm saying?
understand that.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
got
that
to
guy.
go. That's why he left. That's why he left and went to Miami.
I get it.
Yeah,
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah. Nasty. That's disgusting. I mean, I'm all for good fun and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's just too fucking.
No, like
far,
Craig is a
man.
friend. If you
He's got
hard
a
on it,
4.5 foot ass crack, man.
I mean, like you know, there's nothing wrong. You walk by someone's, area and like fart on their shirt or something.
Yeah.
That's a classic prank. Like it's not. It's not gross, but it's not like harmful, right?
Yeah.
Like if you go,
it's not.
you go ass to mouth with Shaq.
I'm not gonna try to give a man dysentery.
Right, like imagine the diseases. And and I love Shaq.
Ass. Yeah.
And Shaq don't eat clean either. He's not like eating salads. Like I love Shaq, but I know that motherfucker could eat. So like
Applebee's spare rib.
Oh, nothing. All you can eat fucking spare riblets.
Yeah.
For hours. For weeks. They'd be like, we got 2 nights off. I've been at Applebee's the whole time. So, no, all you could eat. I bought the Applebee's.
I fucking all the bartenders. All the hostess.
Then I stuck all the cups up my ass.
Yeah. Don't tell them.
Applebee's, how my ass tastes. Applebee's on Santa Monica Boulevard. How my ass tastes. So comedian 1 does his job. He's fine. Not amazing. Started out great. Kind of faded as, again, and which is how comedians usually work, right? You got your opening joke, big joke, then it kind of like, middle is long, and then you have like a closing joke, which is fine. Nothing like out of the blue, nothing. Which ushers on everyone's favorite MC again to do. And now, Fred, how many minutes after the initial 7-ish, we're going to say, which felt like 1,008 minutes. How many minutes do you think you should do as an MC between comedians, right?
Just, you got to
2 minutes tops.
What time did it start?
We started at 7:30. It was scheduled until 10.
Yeah,
so
that's what
with 4
2.5
comedians.
hour show. Right.
So the assumption would be
everybody,
they all did
everybody
about
gets 10 minutes.
15. I think they all did about 15.
15 minutes.
Give or take.
Yeah,
which is
with her doing 3 to 5 minutes, that's another 15.
Yeah, they had an intermission, like a 10 or 15
that's about 2.5 hours. You should do about 3 minutes in between.
3 minutes tops.
Yeah,
here she comes back
tops.
for another hot 7.
Oh,
and like
Parker's like, anybody got a mouthpiece?
Oh, I was like, is there any way that no, sincerely, this is the point where I'm like, I should go get us another round of drinks. And like all the drinks. Yeah, I was like, I'm just getting 26 shots of liquor at this point. This is gonna make this somewhat enjoyable. And I did not know because they were like,
the more I drink, the funnier she gets.
You're wrong.
Hopefully.
But yeah, a guy can dream. So she does her time again, and it's just as great as the first time. So in and out, I sincerely don't remember any of it. I do remember being sad. That's really all I can say. Because I just remember being like, like I'm here with somebody that I enjoy spending time with.
You know, and I have to get back up there, man. Like
that's about the time I texted you, Fred.
If I could learn to write, I can't write.
You can read and you can write. You're special. Your mama loves you.
But if I could write jokes, I could. Man, I used to I remember when I drove forklifts, dude. That's all I did. I just didn't write down. I just
never wrote anything down,
man. Never wrote anything down.
Not funny. And so,
nope, not funny off of memory. I can't remember shit.
Person one or comedian one down the drain. Great job. Great enough.
Yeah.
Comedian two is a lady of larger carriage, African American lady. Told a lot of big girl jokes.
Yeah.
Told a lot of like single lady. Didn't hear any fried chicken jokes. However, she did pull out a pair of tweezers from her bra 4 different times.
How about small dicks?
No, about tweezers.
No.
I was talking about tweezers.
She had a joke about tweezers?
A lot of jokes about tweezers.
She was like small dicks.
About how she always has tweezers. And like, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I just be out there tweezing.
Yeah, I was just lost. She's like, look, I got these. And like, and they were like, oh my. Everybody cracked up. And I was like, I don't get it though.
Be still, girl. You got a hair on your back. I got you.
Right. Like tweezed it. Then like bra tweezers. We're talking about bras and talking about men, which that's fine. I like a joke about men.
I thought Parker was going to say, I like men.
I love them. I love guys.
Men are my second favorite sex.
Please.
Behind Annie. So she does her time, totally uneventful. Fine, tries to hawk her own stickers at the end.
You're like, girl, what you doing? I'm just tweezing.
Girl. Just tweaking and tweezing. Twerking and tweezing, baby girl. And that's 100% the name of this show. So
tucking and tweezing.
Twerking and tweezing, baby.
Twerking and tweezing.
And so she does hers. It's fine, perfectly fine. Nothing to complain about. Decent set, not great.
All right.
Decent.
All right.
Couple laughs.
There you go.
Does a thing, great. So does hers. MC comes back on, talks about one of the people in the cast said they were like, this is okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it got me. This is where I turned from like just being there and being like, it's okay, everything's gonna be fine. Right. To a visceral sense of anger. Because at this point she's like, didn't someone in the audience say like they're from Florida or something? And they're like, yeah, during the other set. And then she goes on a tangent about attempting to make jokes about that thing. Like she was thinking about it.
Oh, she was freestyling.
She's like, freestyle, like improv. And she talks about her time as an improv actor. And and how it led to her love for the stage. And blah, blah. It was so bad. And I would have rather just had a person up there saying, and then. Honestly. Yeah. And so he's like, okay, I did 3 minutes of terrible shit. Here again, and it was more than 3 minutes. Again, I lost track at this point. And when she came up the second time, I literally went to the bathroom. I was like, I need to go. I need to walk out of here. So I did. I was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And then and then we take a break. Then we get an intermission. So we get like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, you got the intermission.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool, intermission. I can pretend I'm dead for 15 minutes. and I couldn't because it only ended up being 7 minutes. Oh, I know. Fred's getting out a notebook so he can write some jokes.
Yeah, Fred.
And whatever you got to do, man, please don't make me go through this again. So she gets back. She's like, hey, all right, here comes our next comedian. She's been doing stand-up for 7 years.
Oh.
And
okay, there we go.
Yeah, all right, yeah, right?
All right.
And you're going to love her stuff. She's really funny. Her name is some old white lady name. I don't fucking remember.
Vagina Titty.
If it was Vagina Titty, I'd have been like, all right, you got my interest. I'm back in the game.
Dick Titty's widow.
Right. I'd have been like, all right.
BLC Hall of Famer, Dick Titty's widow, Vagina Titty.
So
I love that.
again, I would have been okay with that.
I love that.
Or just one. That's her name.
She's out there still hustling.
So doing what she's got to do. And so Titty and those titties. So she comes on the stage. She's been doing this for 7 years, Fred.
7 years.
And she tells us that. And she also tells us that she is 67 years old.
Wow.
Right, which I'm like, great. Second career, not
That's
a career.
good.
But good for you. You're trying.
Yeah.
Doing something, not doing something.
No, 100%. And then she says, who knows the sound that a cat makes when it throws up? And one of the people who was sitting with us in the beginning, one of the older people who were cool, and this is what I'm glad that they moved, who was now at the front, made the sound that a cat makes when it throws up, which I'm not familiar with that sound, thankfully. I do have a cat, but if the thing starts to throw up, I kick it. So I'm like, no noises from you, cat. You're a quiet cat. So she makes the noise to uproarious laughter and applause. Everyone that's not me is like, oh, that's exactly what a cat sounds like when it throws up.
Girl, Vagina, your cat throwing up joke is the shit.
It's so good. Which gave the lady in the front row
wait to hear it on Letterman.
A little bit. She got a little wind in her sails at this point. The lady in the front row, not the comedian.
Oh, okay.
And every second that there was little to no noise, she made the sound again for the rest of the show.
No.
Yeah. Well, like
the
at
comedian.
least. No.
No, the lady.
Somebody in the audience.
The lady in the front row kept making the sound. It was very much like there's a skit on Impractical Jokers, which if you're familiar with that, where one of the guys has to tell somebody he's in a meeting and he has to say like a boss, right? Yeah. And so the first time he's like, the girl's talking about what she's doing, and he's like a boss. And everybody's like, yeah, all right, yeah. And then they make him keep saying the joke. And it's just like, oh. And this is what it felt like to be there for that. And so she's just like, and like, everybody's like, okay, bitch, shut up. Like, we're past that. And so while this is happening, while that kept happening, the lady who was doing the comedy, air quotes for our listeners at home, starts doing what I would refer to in the business as a recurring gag, which is to say that she, no, thankfully it wasn't that. And I appreciate that it wasn't that, but there were a lot of cat throw up jokes, but she kept doing the thing where like she sets up the premise and then inserts what she wants someone to say. As like, so she'd say, oh, I told a joke about, I don't know, autism, right? Maybe they got into some weird shit toward the end. And like it hadn't already been there. And then she's like, well, after I told that joke, a lady came up to me after my show and like does like a different walk every time and like sets herself up for this punchline. And she did this at one point. She just did the lady came up to me after the show 6 times in a row. Didn't even tell jokes in between. Just was like, and then after that, a lady came up to me and was like, I don't like that joke. And she's like, oh, well, grandma, I'm a grandma too. And then the lady made a cat crawl down. And it just, I was shocked that this was acceptable.
Dude, that's not. I mean, I don't know, man.
All that said,
You paid
again,
like $9.
I need to remind
comedian.
people. I had a great time. So I had a great time in that because, and I know
That's
why
all
this
that
happened,
matters.
Fred. I the reason this happened is because when we were headed out, I said, "Here's the deal. This is either going to be funny, or it's going to be so not funny that it's funny."
That's going to be funny. Yeah.
And I was wrong on both counts.
yeah.
So this lady, the 67-year-old lovely lady, takes herself off the stage, and our trusted MC for the night comes back on, and this time starts talking about religion.
Oh God!
Which is one of the two you do not speak of these things in any bar situation.
Unless you have a type 5 on
Legit,
it. Like if you got
funny,
you gotta have
different
something.
take.
Yeah, ain't no stuttering about.
She's talking about
knock them down.
She's talking about how she's Southern Baptist and her husband is Catholic or Methodist, and how when they got married, they were trying to figure out who was going to be what, and too much.
Yeah,
and not enough jokes.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah. And I said, put her in the Epstein files. and
the Fredstein files. And the Fredstein files.
Yeah,
the Fredstein files. Release the Fredstein files.
Release the Fredstein files.
That's right. And
never gonna release the Fredstein files.
Never gonna happen. Can't get the votes.
Never gonna get them.
So
never gonna get them.
I redacted the fuck out of myself over and over. So she goes down. She's done. Fine. We hope, and brings on the last comedian of the night, by far the one with the most credentials. Right?
Yeah.
Local guy from like the Fountain area, does a decent set, stoner comedy, talks about drugs a lot, looks like Kyle Mooney from Saturday Night Live, if you know who that is. Which you should. And it's fine. It's just fine. Nothing great. Just fine. Yeah. Just exactly. But you know what? Like I applaud them for trying. He at least kept the energy up.
Right.
And there's something to be said for that.
Right.
Like he kept his flow. He kept it moving. Whether a joke hit or not, it didn't seem to affect him. He just kept doing his set. And I appreciate that. So he's done. And like she comes back up. And I was like, we gotta go. Like we can't.
I can't handle this. Come on.
No, I was like, we don't have to listen to her anymore. The comedian part is over now.
Oh, yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's no more. Whatever she has to say from here on out is not relevant to anything that.
Wait, guys, don't leave. I have a great story about silly
51 more minutes that I can go. We got to fill the time till 10. It's 9:26. That's what it felt like. And I was like, we got to go. Like, we're out of here.
Yeah. And so the stove on.
Oh, God. I wish I'd have left the stove. Exactly. I wish more than anything that was the case. And so finally we end the show, and she's just like, oh, don't forget to follow us on social media, follow all the comedians so we can do this again. And I'm like, well, let's never do this again. Which they will do it again because they sold it out. So I mean, 50 people, $20 a head, $1,000 right off the get.
How much do you think the comedians get?
Probably $100 tops. Tops.
Still good 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but I mean, I'm being generous. Let's be honest. Yeah. Probably $50. Maybe a bar tab. Maybe $50 and a bar tab.
Yeah.
Right? $50 and a $25 bar tab. Something like that would be I think that's the maximum amount they can get. But they know that they can get comedians like this. And again, no offense to any of these comedians. They did their best. But they know they can get these kind of guys in for cheap. Because most comedians who are trying to work will do any show because it gives them a chance to work on their material, right?
So let's say the door, you said 50 people times 20, right?
Yep.
So that's two grand. That's $2,000 on door.
But $1,000.
Is it? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
That's $1,000. It's okay. You're not a math guy.
I'm mad at cat.
Yeah, but then so we ran up.
I was about to say drinks, food
with like tip and everything, about $85 tab. Couple of beers, couple of mixed drinks, food.
Right
in that $85.
So I mean, the venue made good.
They did fine.
I'm pretty sure they made fine.
And I think everybody ate. That was on a Friday night. It was a Friday night. But it was separate from the rest of the business.
Right.
So
yeah.
The rest of the brewery is still operating as normal. Just
right. Where is it? Because I've been inside. Where?
It's by the bar. There's a stairs down to like a business office.
It's underneath.
It's like
downstairs.
Bar. You walk in, the bar is in front of you. You go to the right hand side of the bar, and there's a couple of steps down. Yeah, and so it was down there. A decent sized little room, nothing crazy.
Yeah, basement.
So
sex dungeon. Okay.
Yeah, a little sex dungeon, that'd be fine. would have been a preferable experience, in my opinion. Either way, even if it was an all dude sex dungeon,
like break out that leather suit again.
Here we go. Still better than what we just experienced. I'll take one in the butt again. Anything for comedy. So anything for the joke. So we leave, thankfully, and the sign. Okay, Fred, I think you can agree with me. The sign of like going to a great comedy show is like, hey, I feel energized. I feel funny. I feel like everything, like ha ha ha, every light mood, happy time. I have never felt less funny in my fucking life than when we left.
Like you didn't.
I tried to, because she was like, that wasn't
could great. Not see. That's you set your expectations way too high.
No, I didn't, Fred. That's how low it was, Fred. What you heard was
you could not have had your expectations.
I expected it to be, like I said, I expected it to either be decent on the top end, like decent, or terrible on the bottom end. And as I said before, I was wrong on both counts. So I probably laughed a total of 4 times throughout the night.
I would like to maybe go. I'd have to take it out one night myself. You know
I feel like the next time they do this, we're fucking going as a comedy trio.
Yeah, as a trio,
and we're gonna see exactly what it's like, and we're gonna live stream it. We're gonna fucking do the podcast while they're doing their comedy, so that you can hear it, ladies and gentlemen, live.
The new Kill Tony.
This is gonna be called Kill Myself. Comedy in Fountain, quote unquote. So, all right, I know it's late. It was worth $20 if no, it wasn't. But
we could get a whole hour of content about it on the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Worth it for that. I hope this was funny, because if you laughed once, you laughed more than all the audience. So, all right, we'll take a super quick break, and we'll be right back.
Really?
A little bit more.
No, you take a break, man.
No, we need to. We need to take a break. I need to take a quick break because I have to set up the next thing. So it's comedy, Fred. Just do 3 minutes about fucking t-shirts.
Waka, waka, waka.
Hey, you know what's in the news, ladies and gentlemen? Baby rape. Let's do jokes about that. That's what it felt like. All right. 2-minute break, not even. Alan's going to tell some jokes. We'll be right back.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Do your farts mean something?
Welcome back to the 250th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Fred, we're contractually obligated. He's going to put a break in. I will almost guarantee it. He did a great job switching the music, the copyrighted music last week. Speaking of
great job.
and this is not that, but I do have a question about that.
Yep.
If we were to play music generated by AI, is that technically copyright infringement?
Nope.
Okay, I was just curious. I was thinking about that last week.
If it's our music, it's not.
Right. I know if we do it, but if like that country song,
yeah, that would have been copyrighted. Yeah.
how can a machine copyright a machine?
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, just curious. Okay, so Fred, we're just days away from Thanksgiving, Fred. Thank God.
Yeah.
We've been waiting on this all year long. Gobble, gobble, motherfuckers. Here we go, Fred. I got for you. You know, Fred, it's that time of year when we all enjoy eating a little too much, taking a little nap, adding a few extra pounds, and we just say, you know what? That's just the holidays for you, baby. Right?
Yep.
Well, Fred, I and my friends at the Half and Half Cream Store have found a way to solve your holiday weight gain issues, Fred.
Boy, I'm so glad.
And let me tell you, and I'm telling you this now because we're a little early, and this is really geared more towards Christmas because, you know.
Is it the throw up stick?
You wish. So you would wish more than anything that that's it, but it's not. So, Fred, me and my friends at whatever half and half company there is, Dairy Products Incorporated, I don't want to call anybody out, recommend you go out today
It's called Boo
and buy yourself a big old bucket of half and half cream and put it in your fridge and forget about it until after Christmas. Till it's days past its date of expiration. And then, Fred, what they'd like us to do, what they'd like me to tell you to do is wake up early on a Monday morning and make yourself a nice piping hot cup of coffee. And then, Fred, what you're going to do, because it's early, is you're going to say, hey, I know that this half and half might be a few days past date, but I'm sure it's fine. And you're not going to smell it. No. You're going to put it right into your coffee. And then your sleep-addled, strung-out brain is going to say, you know what? I'm going to drink this coffee, and it's going to taste great. And it's going to taste fine. It's going to taste okay. Because it's coffee. And you're just going to say, hey, you know what? It's Monday morning. Maybe I just put in a little too much of something. I don't know. What's going to happen. And then you're going to go about your business, Fred. For almost exactly 2.5 hours, Fred, you're going to go about your business. And then, because you drank this coffee at 8 a.m., Fred, and
you're going to have to do your business.
At 10:30 a.m., when you're in the middle of your Monday morning meeting that is mandatory for all people, all of a sudden, the world's greatest weight loss tip is going to kick in. And you're going to wish you were dead. Because, Fred, that's exactly what happened to me, Fred.
Yeah, I believe it. Sounds like
just a few days ago, I was a happy-go-lucky son of a bitch who was living on cloud nine, weighing the weight that he weighs, excited for Thanksgiving and food to galore to come. And 2.5 hours after I drank that fucking cup of coffee, and I apologize to those people at home, I experienced 24 straight hours of ejaculating things from all the holes that nothing should ejaculate from ever.
Evacuate. You didn't ejaculate.
No, ejaculate. Because I felt like I was getting fucked hard. We had things. We had things coming out of every orifice. Oval orifice. It was brown water out of both ends.
Oh man.
Which was not ideal. So Fred, in a mere 24 hours, really 22 and a half if you don't count the part where I wasn't sick, your boy dropped 10 pounds. I'm not even kidding.
Was this after the fire?
This was Monday morning.
That was Monday morning.
No, last night.
Yeah, so there you go. So if
I dropped 10 pounds in one day, and I dropped 12 pounds over the course of 2 days. So go ahead and get your half and half cream ready. And now keep in mind, I also need to note to people the correct dosage of this is 1 tablespoon, which is all I drank. Was 1 tablespoon worth of this. And if you go ahead and put your cream in the kitchen now, in the fridge now, it'll be ready for Christmas. It'll be ready to, you know what, you're going to start the new year. All your New Year's resolutions are going to, if your New Year's resolution is to lose 10 pounds, you can get that shit done by January 2nd.
Just put a piece of tape on it and put eggnog.
Yeah. But don't smell. And so I'm laid up in bed like the whole day. Like, so Monday I was working because I was like, I have to be at work. It kicked in at like 10:30. I tried to work through it because it was still mostly just, it wasn't like I physically felt bad. I just had episodes, right? So I was like, it's cool. I probably just, maybe it was the fajitas I ate last night. Who knows? Well, by 1 o'clock, I was like, there's no possible way I can stay in this office. I'm going to go sit in my car and just
start to talk.
Well, I was like, I'm going to go sit in my car, turn on the AC, and just lay back and try to relax until I have to go get the kids from school. So,
you smell Parker's office?
Oh, dude, no. So I do that. I'm in and out for a few minutes. Every 15 minutes or so, I wake up because I'm at this point, I'm like sleeping. I'm busted. My brain, I am fried already. I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I have to shit. So like I run back into my office, not into my actual office, into the restroom of my office, do what has to be done, back to the car. This happened 3 times in like an hour and a half.
I bet you they're upstairs, like they placed their wager.
Oh, if they did, they won. They won and I lost, boys. So then like I have every 3rd Monday of the year, I have of the month. I mean, I have a huge meeting. It's our management meeting. I'm part of the management team for some reason. And so it's like a kind of a big deal, right? Well, it's at 3 o'clock and I text my boss at 2:45 and I'm like, bro, there's no way I can make this meeting. And he's like, oh, why not? Something come up? And I'm like, yes, I have thrown up 5 times in the parking lot in the last hour. And he's like, cool, don't come to the meeting. And I was like, great, thank you. I'm not going to do that. So I picked the kids up. Of course, my son has a basketball game. So I have to go to this gym and sit for 2 hours watching not a good brand of basketball, not because of my kid, because it was just what it was. While every 15 to 16 minutes, I'm literally running out of the gym to the bathroom because I'm either throwing up or diarrheaing everywhere. So I finally get home. The kid, like, I don't even know how I got the kids home, to be honest with you. But they were like, what are we going to have for dinner, Daddy? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, your dad doesn't give a shit what you eat for dinner. Your dad is going in. Literally, I was like, I'm going into the house. I'm getting in the bed and I may never wake up. So figure it out, kids. And they're like, really, Daddy? And I'm like, yeah, for real. 13-year-old, help the other 2. Make sure they get food that isn't poisoned, please. And he's like, okay, I got you. And so okay. I have no idea what they ate.
Coffee with creamer?
Yeah, I have no idea what they ate. I don't even know.
No.
If I'm being honest, no idea. Didn't wake up till the next morning. Was in the bed by 6. Woke up at 6 the next morning, feeling just as shitty as before. And then by around lunchtime, it started to kind of go away. And now I'm back and better than ever. Literally 15 pounds down in 3 days. And just feeling my best, Fred.
Oh, good job, man. That's right.
So I highly recommend that you visit our friends at Half and Half, expired Half and Half cream. The diet trend of 2026. That's my holiday weight loss tip, Fred. And that's because again, the very thought of food up until today has made me physically ill. So that's gonna be our whole Thanksgiving kick this week. No, you know what, Fred? I feel great. I can't wait to cook this fucking turkey and not. I'm gonna make sure it's not out of date. It's not expired. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for sure. So there you go, kids. That's my holiday recommendation. Make it happen. Don't drink expired creamer unless you want to have fun. All right. There you go. That's what.
Happy Thanksgiving, people.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let's leave you with that. No, hey, you know what? Before we leave, for real, we got to do a few things because it is Thanksgiving. This only happens once a year, and we have to just give a little shout out.
We're gonna sing "Wish You a Happy Thanksgiving."
No, we should make a song for Thanksgiving. The only song I know is from Bob's Burgers.
Wish you a Happy Thanksgiving.
The cranberry sauce. We're having mashed potatoes. Oh, the turkey looks great. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being there. Everybody's talking. The whole world's thanking you, thanking us for thanking you. Kill the turkey. Anyway, so no, I think we should go around real quick. Let's give some things we're thankful for, guys. And I want to say first, I'll go ahead and lead off the show. I am thankful for all of our listeners.
There you go.
For all three of you. Thank you.
I'm thankful.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Uncle Barry. Thank you, Tom the Farmer. Was it Tom the Farmer? I forgot his name already.
Rob.
Rob. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry, Rob. I emptied my brains when I emptied my guts. So, no, but I am thankful for all of our listeners. I'm thankful that we have once again won the award for the best podcast state in the upstate, which also I'm thankful that there are no other podcasts in the upstate.
I'm thankful. Also, I'm thankful for the listeners, and I'm just thankful for health and strength and being able to wake up every day and smile. And this little opportunity to make these people laugh, whoever they may be that are listening. So I'm thankful for that.
Well said, Allan. You got anything, or friend? You got anything to say? I'm thankful for go fuck yourself.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm thankful that I can tell everybody. I'm thankful that I can tell everybody to go fuck themselves.
And we appreciate that as well. We love you all for going and fucking yourselves.
Yes.
As often as you can, kids. Make sure you don't, make sure you do that. Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We do want to sincerely thank you guys very much for all your support. Feel free to send, do something. I don't fucking know.
Don't send money.
You can send
us money. Don't send us money. We don't want your money. We don't need your money. We will take your money. No, we don't want it. We don't need it. But
that's how I would say it if I was in a movie. I don't want your fucking money. I'd slap it out, the dude's hand or whatever.
And then when he turns around, I would pick it all up.
Yeah,
I do need this. I forgot. I do have bills to pay. I do need this money. No, so
I'm gonna take it, but I ain't gonna smile.
I'm not gonna spend it. I'm not gonna spend it. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna put it into a high yield savings account.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna spend the interest.
Nothing I like. I'm gonna buy AMC with it. That's what
I'm only buying expired creamer. That's all your money's good for, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, we need to buy some tater mitts because you got the mashed potatoes for.
That's true. It's right around the corner.
Yep, mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna buy Fred some fucking internet.
Yeah, that's what Fred needs.
If you want Fred to sound better, please God send us money. I'll give it all to Fred. I'll even throw in on it. Like we're cool with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Fred needs to get some internet.
We had it. My wife was buying my son a phone for Christmas, and we were going to switch our phones over to Spectrum and get Spectrum internet and be hooked up. And then he goes and snoops and finds the phone, and she's like, "Well, now I'm not fucking giving it to him." So I'm like, "Come on!" I told him, I said, "Dude," I was like, "You had it. It's like you had the phone. You knew you was getting the phone. So why would you snoop for it?" So now I got to teach him how to finagle his way.
Yeah, play the game, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dad knows how to play the game.
I'm gonna have him write his mom a letter and
apologize.
Yeah.
Love you, Mama.
Yeah.
We should have him on the show so he can do it like this. She won't listen.
Through it was like what they used to do on the radio, like War of the Roses. Have him call.
We totally should.
We're like, Mom, I just want to let you know, why are you calling me from your dad's phone?
Just to remind you, we are on the radio.
Please don't cuss, man.
No, if anything, we'd be like, please cuss more.
Right. Yeah.
We love it. So there you go. Well, I hope that you get your internet because we desperately need it for the show.
Yeah.
And anything else, ladies and gentlemen, we just hope that we really hope at about the 52-minute mark, you're sitting down to eat a lovely turkey dinner. And that's when you tune in to my turkey tales from this week's edition of Turkey Tales.
Turkey Tales.
That's right. So thank you guys for everything. Sincerely, my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because I get a chance to tell you all thank you. So thank you.
Yeah,
and not you two. Fuck you both. But thank you to the listeners and all of our fans and all of our haters. Yeah. Thank all of them. Thanks, Nigel Robertson, for making Fred want to go to this thing with us.
Yeah, that's right.
This is still the best genuine reaction I've ever heard on this. When Fred heard Nigel Robinson might be there.
He was so excited.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you next week with a brand new Turktastic episode. Are we going to do an episode next week? Probably not. But we'll see. With either a brand new Turktastic or a brand new best of Turktastic episode of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Can we try next time to do that in sync? Let's try it again.
What is it?
All right.
For a brand new episode of the Black Lincoln. No, we're supposed to say it all at the same time. Podcast. All right.
Yeah, just like sports.
Okay, let's time it out. I'm going to say this and then go, right? For a brand new episode of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. That's how much internet Fred needs. He's 7 minutes behind.
It's fucking bullshit. I am not that off, man.
You are that off.
I am not.
All right. Good night, everybody. It's only going to get worse from here. We love you. Enjoy your turkey.
Thanksgiving.
Eat a piece of pie for us. Good night.
We are very good friends. Good buddy, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the men's side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Can't say goddamn. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.